Alright, let's see. Hello, sir.
Those plans make any sense?
Oh, sure. Seems easy enough, I think.
How hard can it
A New
be?
Jerusalem.
But I'll tell you what I think, just to be safe, I'll do the reading and planning, and you do the building.
How did I know you'd try to weasel out of doing any work?
Now, that is plain unfair. It's inaccurate and not what's going to happen. I'm simply going to use what I've got, which is the brain. While you use what you've got.
In terms of matters,
Let's get started.
Well,
I wouldn't say that anything is
which involves moving those
necessarily.
Definitely not a job for a man with terminal lumbago, unless you want to dig a 6-foot deep hole for me when the work day's
Hold on, I'll wait
Don't
until they're done
tempt me.
talking.
Oh, here comes Charles. Maybe he can lighten the mood a little.
How'd you get on?
He'll be back, but not for a while.
Charles, dear boy, John needs help moving these joists. Now, come on. Get a move on. We gotta get started before the rains come.
You're very annoying.
He's right. We should get on with this.
Okay. Okay, I can. Okay. So in terms of as far as being either infamous or having maximum honor, I went maximum honor, and I'm not sure if it actually affects it, but there are apparently 3 different quote-unquote endings, because at this point I've already gotten past the Arthur portion of the game, and we took over as John. The way the Arthur's story can end, it can end in 3 different ways, and I think it's dependent on what honor you choose. If you care about like trophies and achievements, there are trophies and achievements associated with your path through the honor, but it doesn't matter which way you go. It's just about reaching maximum or minimum honor level in terms of that. And then there are also optional story missions that you can do that give you honor or take away honor if you choose whether to do them or not to do them. So I love how it's like a cutscene, but it's in game. So every time that cart moved with the horses actually loaded in, and they like jerked around for a minute. And I find that kind of funny.
Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter what the weather, we're together.
What is that bird, man? It's in every scene. Yeah, that's kind of cool. There's only a few instances where you have like quote-unquote quick-time events in the cutscenes like this.
Let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut. Climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever, no matter any weather, we're together.
I can't really remember what the other parts of the game were
I think that's everything.
off the top of my head where it did that. Obviously, there was when we pulled down the little shack that was on the property, it did that.
So do you.
But like I said, there were only a very few instances
As long as you'll stay with
of
us.
Thank you.
that being a thing.
Gentlemen,
Also,
to this happy home.
I like how John's arms have gotten thicker as he's been doing more work. Because whenever you first take over as John, he's skinny as shit. And now, like, he's building muscle mass as you play through this part of the
Darling
game.
Abigail, I hope you and Jack are doing well. I remain a fool, and I'm sure I shall die a fool. But I'm trying very hard to be something like the man you deserve. I have done something very silly in an effort to impress you.
That wasn't even what he looked like
That
whenever I
is,
did that bit.
Purchased a home. The land
Wasn't
you
what he
read
looked like
about
there
in
either.
The newspaper up at Beecher's Hope is now ours, and we are going to try our hand at ranching. Mr. Geddes kindly helped me buy the land. I met Uncle while I was coming out of the bank, and while I know your feelings about him, he has been enormously helpful in his own fashion.
I'm not sure if that is true about this portion, but while you're playing as Arthur, it does.
Unsurprisingly, a pillar of strength. Together, we've built you a home. I hope soon to show it to you. I miss you and the boy more than I can express. Please, come back to me. Yours always, John.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure with John if it affects it. I'm sure it will once I get done with this portion of the story. Cowboy Builder. Because it'll go back into open world and everything will take effect again. But as far as the first part of the epilogue, it was almost like being tutorialized the second time because like he had to relearn a lot of the stuff as John because he didn't know how to do certain stuff. Like all your stats and stuff reset
Uncle,
whenever you take over as
I
John.
thought you was... Where the hell?
All right. Let's see. Where is he at? Is he up on the hill? I think this is actually the hill in question that I was trying to find earlier. This is where John and Abigail wind up getting buried, is up here by this tree. I didn't know the exact spot.
Just one time I hope to find you working. Just once.
Do you believe in reincarnation,
Quick favor for an
John
old friend.
Marston?
No.
Well, I hope and pray to whatever is out there that I get to come back as a youngin'. So that when you're old and facing death, I can be some two-penny slave driver that comes along and hastens your journey into the grave. This is a fatal condition I got.
And I'll give you another fatal condition. We don't get on with things around here, and we'll all starve.
Get on with what?
Farming, ranching, planting something.
The only thing that this land's good for is grazing.
Grazing.
Yeah, so cows, sheep, goats. For goats is easy, but they taste awful.
I don't like goats. And cows, I've seen enough cows.
Yeah, sheep then. But any livestock, you're gonna need a barn.
Barn will take 3 of us 6 months to build.
Oh, you don't build a barn, dumbass. What do you think this is, 1785? You buy one pre-cut just like the house. This is the industrial age. The lumber fellers all have them.
That guy makes me hate the modern world.
Oh, come on.
I found a few treasure maps, but I never actually did any of them.
I can't move like I used to. Man, I never was that fast. Into Blackwater. Let's go.
Alright. I guess I'm not following you, so you can just fucking
Now, this
chase
fella
me
probably
down.
Saw you. Thought, here's some corn husk idiot, some country rube doesn't know a pre-cut home from an outhouse, and I'm gonna rob him blind. I gotta respect him for it, cause if I saw you walk into my lumberyard, I'd think exactly the same thing.
Thinking about it? I might actually do this on my own.
Oh, I can't let you do that, John. Let you get robbed again? Oh, no. You need someone with some sense to negotiate. And some charm wouldn't hurt neither.
Oh, and that's you, is it? With your famous way with people?
Ah, you're in enough debt as it is. I got to help you all I can.
It's my debt. I'll handle it.
Yeah, but if they foreclose on the debt, I'll lose my home. And I do so like it there.
You like it too much. You're far too comfortable.
Ah, you ain't even got furniture.
Alright.
Easy.
Am I gonna have to buy furniture too? Alright, let's see
Hey,
here.
how are we? How's little Emily?
Emily,
I'm sorry, how are you?
we need a barn.
A barn? Of course you do. All them potatoes.
We're gonna farm livestock.
What's wrong with you? How many Scarface loons you got coming in here buying pre-cut homes?
Here, what you think? Have a look.
How many Scarface
Maybe that
looms?
We're an excellent choice. We have a couple already cut and in stock. I'll have it sent to you in Blackwater.
I'm down at Beecher's Hope.
Oh, I'm sorry. Of course, this is my wife, Jerry. You see, she's it's great seeing you again, Al.
Yeah,
and
it's
you,
been
sir.
a pleasure as always. Great pleasure. Love your work.
Of course.
What is wrong with that guy?
How are we gonna pay for this?
Same way we pay for everything.
I just wish I could help you, sir. You've been a good customer, and I like you, and David Geddes likes you.
Now,
But this man is very annoying.
Can you just give me a few days?
Of course.
I really enjoy begging and watching you make a fool of yourself.
Well,
John! Hey!
Is that Sadie Adler? Hey,
John, how are you?
well, hello, Uncle. Nice to see you. And you too.
Oh, shut up, you old creep.
Listen.
How desperate?
I need money. A bunch of money. My debt's climbing.
You up for a fight?
Is it legal?
Oh, it's very legal, but it's also pretty dangerous. With you, it'll be fine, but I wouldn't do it on my own.
I ain't got much choice.
All right, then. Come on.
Alright. Let's go die
Well,
6
that
more times.
Mercedes, a delicate flower underneath.
Tell the bank there's money coming in. And get a crew to help with that barn.
Alright, Sadie, where are we going?
We can find this bounty at Painted Sky.
I know the place.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Hold up. Oh, I don't have anything. I should probably go to a fucking
All right,
stable.
the Painted Sky tip is pretty fresh, but I don't know how long it'll stay that way. An encyclopedia salesman was up there on the property. Couldn't find the rancher, but saw a Mexican-looking feller hanging around. Now, Ramon Cortez is round those parts, split up from his gang and stuck in West Elizabeth. It's gotta be him, holed up waiting on some out. And we're gonna get to him first.
Alright, sure thing, Sadie. How far away is this place?
Hey, so who is this bounty?
Ramon Cortez. He's with the Del Lobo gang.
Del Lobos?
Yeah. You head back down to where we was, New Austin, you're bound to run into them.
Oh, I ran into them. Mostly Mexicans.
Some of them, but some is Californios, and some are regular Americans too. They're a
Regular
good
Americans.
Just like we were. And they're friendly. Real friendly.
bunch. Oh yeah. Ugh, it's a bad situation down there. Burnings, killings, you name it.
I know something of that.
And not much law except the sheriff of Tumbleweed. He's making a hell of a go of it, but there ain't much there to hold back the chaos. It's
Tumbleweed?
real wild country.
Sounds like
Oh, that's
he needs
cool.
all the help he can get.
Maybe drop in on him sometime.
Tumbleweed isn't a ghost town yet in this game.
Gang you was talking about? Was they the Skinner brothers?
That's them.
They ain't nice.
Nice. Weren't what I heard about him.
Got a hold of this feller I'd hired. Ah, he didn't die well.
I'm sorry, John.
We fought back. We was too slow was all. I wish we'd done better for him.
I'm sure you did the best you could. I've heard, well, the kinds of things they do to men. Unspeakable things. I hope that's the last you see of them.
Me too. But if not, I mean to be ready.
That is wise.
You want to hear something? I built my ranch house.
Good for you. Did you make it out of straw bales?
No. It's one of them pre-cut ones. Me and Charles put it up, and Uncle watched and barked the odd order at us. It's solid, though. Real good and sturdy.
Woo! John Marston's got his own house.
You should come see it. It's good country, Sadie. Despite all that.
I try not to fraternize too much with employees. You know, it sends the wrong message.
Oh, that's what I am now. An employee.
That's what the bank says.
Oh, well then I guess our fraternizing days are done.
Oh, I wonder if that's the reason I had to do that.
For me.
Yes, ma'am.
I wonder if the reason I had to do the Sadie mission before I could do the house thing was because I needed the money for the house. That makes perfect sense. I wonder, like, given the fact that the trying to buy the barn led straight into this, makes me think that it absolutely is what happened. That's actually kind of cool. I'm like, I mean, granted, I'm getting paid a shitload by Sadie to put into my house, which I'm hoping it'd be really cool if like all the camp upgrades that I didn't get to buy because the game progressed too fast for it. I never went and got the perfect pelts and stuff translated into John's house
Looks quiet.
after I finish everything.
You better be here. Let's get down and take a look.
All right. I'm gonna go with the barn.
You search that barn. I'll take the lead.
Holler if you get him.
All right. I knew she was gonna send me into the barn. She sent Arthur into the barn, and then yelled at him whenever he stepped out of it for 2 seconds. Alright. I'm trying to investigate the barn, but it's not... Wait. No? Okay. Oh, I can kick this open. I didn't even fucking think about that.
Yo, Cortez! We've come for you! Come.
Oh, that's actually him, too.
You got him?
No, just some other random Mexican
Just tried
dude.
to kill me.
That's about right.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, that's him. Come on. Let's get him to the sheriff. Come on, Ramon.
Oh, he's on her horse.
Let's go
Her
for a ride.
horse. I can't speak. I
We're
apologize.
going to Rhodes.
Roads, Jesus.
We're in there now.
That's so far. Where's my damn hat?
You want money? Gold? My men are
I mean, I'll take some money.
Berry Creek. Take me there. I'll pay you good. Better than any bounty.
Oh, shut up.
Alright. It's gonna skip us to Rhodes, which is very, very welcome. So how is it different? And she said it was different in Rhodes. How?
Can I help you? This place still gives me the creeps.
Hitch your horse up here.
Oh, I just realized what they're doing. Because you broke like all of the systems that were in place with the gang. Like there was no law in Rhodes anymore after what happened in the story, and now it's been a few years and they're reintroducing you to everything.
That bitch. 200. 300.
Mr. Sheriff? Mr. Sheriff, we got Ramon Cortez.
Cortez?
Sure did.
Well done. How?
Found him hiding in a pile of shit.
That's about right. How you doing, Ramon?
Oh, just fine, mister. Hey, how much you want? How much any of you want? I'll give $2,000 in gold to whichever one of you sets me free.
I'm afraid it's a bit late for that, Ramon. You've been a real bad boy. Me and my boys are gonna ride you into Saint Denis and watch them hang you.
Okay, if you think so, mister.
Oh, I know so, Ramon. Take a seat. Help me guard them till my boys arrive and we can get them out of here.
Sure.
Spent years cleaning up this town. Last thing I need is fools like this thinking they can take us back to the bad old days.
Well, you did a good job.
Alright. That wasn't creepy or anything. Alright, so what is happening? Nobody coming to get this guy? Oh, bad guys.
Whoa, Sheriff Thomas! We want our friend back. You have about 10 seconds, Sheriff Thomas, before we kill all of you fools. 1,
Don't be a dumb bastard!
2,
This is a good town now!
3. Let them have it, boys!
Alright.
Let's run these cowards out of town! Too close!
Alright, let's do the double thing.
Keep going! I'm scared!
You don't get to get back up, no.
Look at him go! I guess we're keeping him! What was it? Come
That
on!
was them blowing the cell.
Jail! The jail! They blew my jail apart! He's gone! He's gone!
Well, we brought him in. Now, pay us what's owed.
He ain't here now, madam. I don't get paid unless he makes it to Saint Denis.
You want to get shot today as well as rob, mister?
Are you threatening me?
Why would we bother threatening you?
Get him back and I'll get your money. And another $50 besides.
$100.
75. I can't go higher.
Done. Let's go, Jim Milton.
You know, when you say the full fake name all the time, it makes it sound extremely fake. Just throwing that out there.
Where are we gonna find him?
He said there were men meeting him at Dewberry Creek. Let's start by looking there.
Sure.
Alright, easy enough.
You've had some bad luck with bounties being stole off of you.
And you're about to have some bad luck with getting punched in the face. He got stole off both of us.
Someone must have talked.
Ugh, one of his boys, maybe.
We were sitting ducks, waiting all that time in that Jim Crack jailhouse.
Yeah, yes we were.
I don't like it.
The sheriff's done a lot to bring roads into line since the time of the Grays and Braithwaites, but clearly he ain't done enough.
So you think we can trust him?
Yeah, he'll pay up when we come back with Cortez. He's a decent fella.
If we come back with Cortez.
We're coming back with him. Don't you worry about that.
It's an odd thing, isn't it? We'll take $200 from a sheriff who might be crooked himself to go get a bounty. But we won't take $2,000 from an outlaw just to let him go.
If that kind of offer is tempting to you, then go right ahead. But not when you're on one of my jobs.
I never said I was tempted by it. I just said it was an odd thing. How we take money from one but not the other.
Everyone's got to choose what they're loyal to. Themselves, God, the state. If a bounty hunter wants to last, the loyalty's got to be to the one that's issuing the bounties. Plain and simple. I got a reputation for honest work.
So, everyone with a price on their head deserves it, you think?
Sure. No, I don't know, usually. If I got into who deserved what, second-guess every poster, I'd tear out all my hair before I put a rope on anyone. If the price is high enough, you got to trust there's a reason they said it.
I hope that rationale works out for all of us.
Alright, how far is this place? Also, if I had...
Hold up.
What? Oh.
Down there. Fire. I'd wager that's them. Stay on the road. Let's find a good vantage point.
Okay, easy enough.
Yeah.
Alright. It's still, like... They did a good job of, making these final handful of missions exciting, more so than the first game. But at the same time, I'm still anxious to see when Micah's going to come into play. You know, like, it has to happen. I'm going to be upset if it doesn't happen. Micah has to die.
Come on.
I'm going up the ladder. Yeah. Get a good bird's eye view.
They must be camping down there.
Why are they hanging around?
Probably waiting for a boat. There's supposed to be a storm coming through, so maybe that's delayed them?
Perhaps. So what do we do now?
I'm gonna go get them.
You.
Me. You just cover me. I ain't getting you killed out there.
But it's okay for you?
I wanna die. And besides, those bastards don't look that tough. They look asleep as far as I can tell. I'm gonna go.
You sure about this? Just don't seem right.
This is my show, John Marston. Do as you're goddamn told. And shoot well.
Alright.
Damn it, Sadie.
I got him. God dang it. Oh, what the fuck? I missed that guy by, like, millimeters.
Thank you for joining us. Now let's talk a little bit about this place we all love called Saint-Denis. They come from Rockstar and Valentine, singing a song and drinking wine across Bayou Swamp and over the sea. We're heading down to Saint-Denis.